Muy buenas tardes, gente, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo va eso? Hoy me ha tocado volver al trabajo después de las mini vacaciones, porque dentro de nada ya se me termina el contrato. He dormido fatal. Los nervios de siempre de la vuelta. Que es una tontería, porque no es que comiences de nuevo, sino que estás volviendo a tal. Pero siempre me sienta como una patada en el estómago. Pero bueno, ya ha pasado el día, por lo menos la mañana. Vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos ayer. Terminamos la primera parte de la historia principal. Reunimos al primer grupo de personajes con los que podíamos contactar. Ahora nos han pedido que encontremos a más, pero primero vamos a aprovechar que tenemos 2 y pico de virtud en la barra. Vamos a hacer ayudar a Sair. Y si alguno de nuestros compañeros que están aquí presentes también necesitan ayuda con algo, pues ya lo vamos haciendo. Si nos da tiempo de hacer algo más y tal, entonces aprovecharemos, por supuesto. Pero mientras tanto, hacer lo que sabemos que es posible. Y después ya está. Vale. Doctorcito.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Pero seguro que no es con nosotros. Que sí, señor. Calma. Ah, aquí está.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But,
Ver.
well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
Pero.
I think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Alguien te lo ha tenido que mandar directamente.
Cerberus front. Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operations take hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
Que por cierto, que lo acabo de ver, ya. Supongo que algún detalle se notará y tal. Pero la gran mayoría de las cicatrices de la cara ya han desaparecido por completo.
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it. Even if you keep making it.
Sí, pero por mucho que lo admitas, si no lo corriges, de nada sirve.
I've had 10 years to get to where I am. And as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Pues eso, a medida que vayamos avanzando en la historia. No, por aquí. Y vayamos hablando con nuestros compañeros y tal. No sé si influye el tema de llevarlos o no
message at your private terminal.
Venga. No sé si influye o no el tema de llevarlos con nosotros en misiones, pero que más tarde o más temprano llega un punto en el que te pedirán cosas así, y yo recomiendo encarecidamente hacerlas. Mensajes sin leer. Este es de Emily Wong, vale, puedes ayudarnos. A ver. Comandante, un solo de la alianza me ha dado estos datos de contacto. Espero que te llegue el mensaje. Dijiste que estaba tratando de detener a los recolectores. Se llevaron a mi hijo y a mi hermano. ¿Los has encontrado? ¿Sabes dónde están? Sé que estás investigando, pero ha desaparecido mucha gente. Todas las familias han perdido a alguien. En el caso de los niños es peor. Pupitres vacíos en las escuelas, prendas de abrigo sin estrenar. Por favor, la alianza no está haciendo nada. El consejo no está haciendo nada. Si puedes encontrar a nuestra gente, te ruego que hagas algo. Dime qué puedo hacer. Dime algo. Robin Reed. Que esto es lo que siempre me quema. No ya en videojuegos, porque quieras que no deja de ser una historia escrita por un grupo de gente, un grupo de guionistas y ya entre comillas. Sé que tiene más pasos, pero la idea es esa. Pero en la vida real lo que me quema es que al final termina habiendo tanta burocracia, termina habiendo tantas historias detrás que ni sabemos y a lo mejor no llegaremos a saber nunca. ¿Qué dices tú? ¿Por qué no hacen nada? Sí. Y lo peor es cuando quieren hacer algo, pero están tan atados de pies y manos, en el loco caso de que quieran hacer algo, están tan atados de pies y manos que dices tú, es que no puedo hacer nada. Políticamente, legalmente, no puedo hacer nada. Tener normas y tal, por supuesto. Pero es eso, cuando ya llegan, se da tanta vuelta de rosca que literalmente no puedes hacer nada debido a tantas normas y tantas leyes y tanta burocracia que tienes que seguir, que quema un poco. Bueno, un poco, o ya depende de cada uno. Del hombre ilusorio. Shepard, veo que has despertado al Krogan de Oki. Es una decisión peligrosa, pero tienes carta blanca en esta operación. Si estás seguro que será un miembro del equipo útil, tienes mi apoyo. En esta batalla necesitamos cuantas armas podamos conseguir. Si ese tal Grunt demuestra que no es de fiar y debes acabar con él, no pierdas su cuerpo. Se basa en parte al menos en tecnología de los recolectores y podría ofrecernos datos genéticos de gran utilidad. No obstante, como ya te he dicho, tú estás al cargo. Pues eso. Datos del corredor sombrío. Procesamiento de información del cerebro. Sabemos que tu vieja amiga Liara Tisoni busca el corredor sombrío desde hace años y da sus aportaciones a los recolectores del pasado. No nos importaría ayudarla en su búsqueda. No hace mucho descubrimos algo que podría conducir a Liara directamente hasta la base de operaciones del corredor sombrío. Pero por desgracia ella no confía demasiado en la información del cerebro. Si visitas Ilium y le transmitieras nuestro descubrimiento con acto de buena voluntad, te estaríamos muy agradecidos. Vale, esto es otro DLC. Si por lo que sea, en su momento, porque ahora, como ya comenté su día, se cargaron tanto el tema de la página de BioWare de los DLC, que hasta el propio foro de la propia gente de la empresa te dice, mira, bájate los archivos que todavía existe en la página para bajarte los DLC, bájate los DLC, usa no sé qué programa, no me acuerdo, e instálalos en el juego, porque no vas a tener otra manera de hacerlo. Pues eso, si no tenías este DLC, te encontrabas igualmente a Liara en Ilium, pero no podías salvo hablar con ella. Igual que como con Alenko, no se te unía en el equipo. Pero teniendo este DLC pasarán cosas cuando lleguemos y hablemos con ella. Y es la manera de tener a Liara de vuelta en el equipo en este juego. Si no, como ya he dicho, no se uniría a nosotros y ya. Vamos a bajar.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Al menos habrán estado sobre aviso. Lo digo porque a lo mejor habrán pensado de hacer algo.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
Algún plan de contingencia y esas cosas. Supongo. La lógica.
Shepard, need me for something? Have you got a minute?
Nah.
Can it wait for a bit?
Have you got it?
Ahí. Pero.
Can it wait for a bit?
Talk to you later.
I'll be
Garrus.
here if you need me.
Lo dicho, lo de las calibraciones de este señor se ha convertido en tal cachondeo que yo creo que si solo pones calibraciones en Google, lo primero que te va a salir es la cara de este señor.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Cuenta.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
Vale. Antes o después terminaremos en Ilium. No es ningún problema, pero entre comillas el problema es que hay que hacer varias cosas en ese lugar. Entonces lo de Miranda, vamos a tomárnoslo con calma. Lo de Jacob es ir a un planeta que está a tomar por culo y ya. Lo de Ilium no es solo ayudarla a ella, sino que tenemos que hacer varias cosas también en el planeta.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin.
Perdón, es que no me esperaba
But
ese
she
corte de
deserves a
cámara.
normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Que a mí no me molesta lo más mínimo, pero no me lo esperaba.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Ok. Tomamos nota. Queda hablar con Jack. Que no creo, mucho menos Grunt, si acaso hablar con él. Pero no creo que ninguno de los dos nos diga nada.
Shepard,
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
the hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Granth would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info was floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
Y esto es lo que comenté el otro día, puede ser entre ayer y desde que comenzamos la serie. Pero básicamente, que tú tengas las herramientas perfectas para hacer un trabajo, pero si no sabes usarlas, te hace igual de... a falta de una palabra mejor, te hace igual de inútil que el resto de la gente. Lo que necesitas es saber cómo manejar esas herramientas.
Hey,
¿Oh?
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
Y recordemos que aparte de ayudar a toda la gente, también buscamos romancear a Jack.
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes and I have history. You'll back off as soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
¿Qué significan los tatuajes?
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
¿Y cómo lo
They
sabéis?
sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were going to kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
Me parece correcto.
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait, my turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
Nope.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
You don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it.
Sí, eso es lo que busca.
Okay, maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
Cada persona es un mundo. Y no todos buscan lo mismo. Por aquí. Es que en este tipo de casos suelo repetirlo mucho.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic.
Mirando viejas fotos. A eso es lo que voy. Cada persona es un mundo. En mi caso, en el tema relaciones y tal, yo prefiero que alguien sea directo con lo que quiere. No en plan de... No empezar a conocer a alguien y que te suelte cualquier burra de la cara. Unos mínimos. Como se suele decir, una copita de vino o algo. Invítate a algo, por lo menos, primero. Pero no me gusta cuando se dan 20.000 vueltas para llegar a un sitio. Simplemente sé perfectamente de sobra lo que cuesta decirle a alguien lo que siente. Pero creo que es mejor ser directo y pasar por ese, entre comillas, pues tampoco es tal, pero pasar por ese mal trago de decir lo que sientes y ver qué es lo que opina o qué es lo que piensa la otra persona, que no darle vueltas y vueltas y vueltas y vueltas y vueltas. Hay gente a la que no, a la que sí le gusta ese tonteo, ese jugueteo, y por eso digo, cada persona es un mundo. En mi caso no, hay gente que sí le mola, hay gente que no. Es cuestión de, sobre todo, hablar y ver qué le mola a cada uno.
Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon. I was shadowing this rookie on an infiltration run to an Eclipse base on Tatus.
No, pero ¿qué pasó con la
He
chiquilla?
had no business handling a rifle.
In the shuttle on the way down, he puked in his helmet. We hit some turbulence, and with all the crap sloshing around, he thought he'd been shot in the head. Went back to the Alliance. Here he's a governor now. I should let you go. Talk more later.
Oye, a cada uno lo suyo. Si ves que no... La vida, entre comillas, militar no es para ti, por lo menos encontrar qué es lo que es para ti y en este caso haber salvado el culo. Venga, vamos a ayudar a este hombre primero y después iremos a lo de Jacob. Yes. ¿Os pensabais que era coña lo de que hay pocas cosas que hacer en Ilium? Ayudar a Jacob. Reclutar a tal. Justiciera, asesino. Ayudar a Miranda. Hablar con Liara. Vamos aquí. Combustible no, pero sondas sí. Si nos da tiempo, podemos reclutar a algún personaje más, pero en principio quiero centrarme de entrada en ayudar a los que tenemos de momento. De todas maneras, como también he dicho, el juego es largo, no hay prisa. Aquí estamos para jugarlo y pasarlo bien. Si nos lleva más, nos llevará más. Si nos lleva menos, nos lleva menos. Pero no nos vamos a volver locos con eso tampoco. Y comentar, que lo acabo de ver ahora de nuevo. Al final, como ya comenté por Twitter, el tema de grabar los vídeos mientras estoy haciendo el directo, al final ha ido bien. Es como si me los descargara, pesa exactamente lo mismo. Pero sé que no va a haber ningún segmento muteado. Porque es eso, una cosa es que silencien la música de fondo, que me da igual. Pero sí me molesta que yo esté hablando y me corten un segmento y que no se oiga nada. Pues se puede perder el contexto de una conversación, se puede perder cualquier cosa. Entonces a partir de ahora lo haré así. Y incluso si puedo, porque todo depende del tiempo que tenga ese día. Pero incluso hasta podría dejar los vídeos ya preparados para la resubida el mismo día que termino de hacer el directo. Todo es cuestión de ir viendo. Espero, por favor, de verdad, que esto termine bien, porque si no, la que podemos liar va a ser importante. Este, por supuesto, el implicado. Y nos enfrentamos a tal. Claro, pero son solo... No, vamos a llevarla a ella. Porque lo que nos vamos a enfrentar, lo que tiene... A ver. Siempre perforante, vale. Lo que tiene... son escudos. Pero no merece la pena llevar a alguien que se centre en pelear contra robots si solo tienen escudos. Si fuera un grupo en el que sé que tienen robots, pues sí, me lo llevo de caña. Pero es reventar escudos y poco más. Vale, estamos aquí ahora. Sí, de todas las armas, quiero que lleves esa en concreto. Que voy a guardar. Guardado automático es aquí. Bueno, me la voy a jugar, que siempre tengo el archivo guardado en la nave. Si tengo que repetir alguna conversación, se repite y no pasa nada. Pero creo que nos debería de dar. Si funcionó con la misión de Kasumi, creo que debería funcionar con esta también.
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
Monetes. Recordó a los monetes del Metroid. Ya los veremos. No, hombre, que todavía no ha volado ni un disparo. Ahí está. Si hubiesen sido... no, ¿cómo se llamaban? Tengo el nombre de estos, de los soles azules, de la manada sangrienta, pero no me acuerdo de los que usan el traje amarillo. Pero bueno, si hubiesen sido esos, los del traje amarillo, entonces sí me habría traído a alguien especializado en lidiar con máquinas, como Kasumi, por ejemplo. No. Aló. Qué raro, ninguno suelta munición.
Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
Sí, motivos son para odiarlo.
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
We'd better get moving.
Direct to Southern Access. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now! They know we're here. Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
Venga. No mejora, que siempre me olvido, que hay que volverlo a poner. Buena caseta, aunque yo diría que más bien un muro, pero vale. A ver, porque va a haber jaleo aquí dentro.
Zaid Masani, you finally tracked me down. Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
Uy.
You just signed your death warrant, Masani. What the hell are you doing?
Opening the gate.
Don't sacrifice lives for the sake of the mission. There's always a better way.
Like what? Wandering out in the jungle for hours looking for another way in. You want to waste time out here? Go ahead. I'm gonna kill Vito.
Sí.
You're endangering lives and the mission for your own selfish revenge.
You really want to do this, Shepard?
I had to knock you the hell out. But thanks to you, we have a burning refinery to save.
Let these people burn. Vito dies, whatever the cost.
Si solo son mercenarios... Pero si hay gente inocente ahí dentro, piénsatelo 2 veces, campeón. Y me encanta que el esto de virtud es pegarle una hostia en la cara. Epa. Te lo dije.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
We're here to free these people. We're going in.
I knew this was a mistake. If we're gonna do this, we'd better get to it.
Venga, menos mirarse a los ojos y más caminar. ¡Hola! Por Dios, que toda esta virtud siga subiendo, que todavía tengo miedo de que no sea suficiente. Tierra y la resistencia. Venga. ¡No! ¡Corre! Que ya alguno, por desgracia, nos ha salvado. Chatarra. Y creo que tiene que haber otra. Vamos, que tienes escudo, hombre.
This is valuable.
Estamos aquí. Nice. Munición del más pesado. Todo en orden. Y... no, porque esta puerta no tal. Por allá.
Now what's this?
Nice. Puedo apretar, sí. Puedo apuntar y todo. Cambio de arma, no me termina de... Hay que estar muy cerca. Lanzamisiles, lanzador de partículas, avalancha... Nah. El buen lanzagranadas. Money.
First person to bring me Masani's head gets something special. Recheck.
2 créditos más.
You brought Silver with you. Still don't have a chance.
Que no, lista. Que no.
I took your life. Now I'm take a knee now, Saeed. Maybe I'll forget this ever happened.
¿Quién? Hostia, que sí que tienen. Uf, eso tiene que doler. ¿En serio, tío? Bah, tampoco ha sido para tanto. No, 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 no. Bien. Venga, 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 venga. Podemos cruzar. Por ahí detrás seguro que solo hay chatarra. Y solo hubiese tenido un poquito de suerte.
You just cost me 20 years of my life. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh.
Saeed, you alright?
The hell do you care? I'm fine. Now come on, get me out of this shithole.
You put your revenge ahead of the mission. How can I trust that you'll be there when we need you?
I'll do what I was gonna have paid to do, Shepard. Just don't expect any more than that. Now stop screwing
Bien.
around. Let's go.
You put your own goals ahead of the mission. That's not the way this works.
I've survived this long watching my own back. No time to worry about anyone else.
You're part of a team now, Saeed. There's no way we can do this unless we're all working together.
You have a point. I'm not done with Vito, but I can put that behind me long enough to get your mission done. Let's get the hell out of here.
Tenía otra traumita porque la primera vez que jugué directamente a la segunda parte, cuando conseguí los DLC, fue de... ¡Ay! Que como no tenemos el boost del primer juego en cuanto a virtud o rebeldía, no se me activa la opción aquí. Y eso afecta. Creedme que a la larga afecta. Con este personaje o con cualquiera. Por eso siempre, en la medida de lo posible, si encontramos misiones secundarias y tal, que nos permitan aumentar la virtud, las voy a hacer. Poderes salir desbloqueado. Lanza una granada volátil que al impactar explota y emite oleadas de llamas abrasadoras en todas direcciones. Bien, nuevo traje. Lanza llamas, tal. Venga. 2 personajes que no son leales y ahora vamos a por el tercero. Pero antes guardar la partida, por si acaso. Guardar. Es verdad, con tanta historia. Ok.
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Caden Alenko was there. How did that go?
It was good to see you.
That's good to hear. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Nah.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Bueno, de todas maneras quería bajar, pero no tan abajo. Aquí.
There you are. You really dodged a bullet down there. It took us to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk.
Bueno, sí puedes aprender a mitigar aún más el sonido de tus pisadas.
One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Seguro que nos manda a tomar por culo o nos pone a caer de un burro, pero...
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. Can't believe Vito got away. 20 years of tracking gone, just like that. But I gotta let that go. We have more important things to do. One time we were trying to clear out this gun nest outside a base on Vatar. Nothing we did even made a dent in that thing. Someone had the bright idea to kidnap a local girl, strap grenades on her, and make her go seduce the guy in the bunker. Terrible thing, I tell you. Well,
No,
she went
¿tú
up
crees?
there, knocked on the door, and nothing. Grenades never went off. But the guy stopped shooting, and we snuck by. Never found out what happened.
El universo. Ay, mierda. Pensé que había puesto esto en silencio y no esperaba que nadie fuese a ponerse a hablar ahora. Pero bueno. Todos cometemos errores. Me imagino para qué quiere hablar Jack. Pero primero lo de Jacob.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
Ok.
You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes.
I'll
Sorprendente.
listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, and sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
Como para que no tener problemas de cabeza.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Es un plan como cualquier
Like
otro.
I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
Attacking our allies is gonna derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Pero primero lo primero. Vamos a ayudar a este señor. Entonces cambio de planes. Vamos a ayudar a Jacob primero. Si nos da tiempo antes de llegar a las 2 horas. Vamos a Pragia. Porque lo de... Aquí. Porque lo de Miranda, como ya he dicho, hay más cosas de por medio y va a llevar más tiempo. Creo que mañana vamos a ver. Que me está volviendo a molestar la muñeca. Pero el día que vayamos a Ilium es de estar el Ilium y ya está. Seguramente no dé tiempo de hacer ninguna otra cosa. A ver, comprar sondas y combustible. Polino. Durante un segundo leí Polonio y yo... Perdón. Ayuda a Jacob y ayuda a Jack. Vale, tenemos ya full de combustible. Vamos para allá. Buen nombre. Por lo menos tiene un nombre y no solo son números.
Anomaly detected.
General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW46.
Launching probe.
Quien quiera que sea que esté allá abajo, si es que queda alguien, tiene que estar acojonado viendo caer tantas sondas del cielo.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Ahí mismo.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Se oye más claro. Si no estamos ahí, estamos súper cerca. Ahí. Vale, conseguir el elemento 0, espero.
I have found something.
Espero. Vamos a ver. Jacob, por supuesto que va a venir. Obviamente. A ver el traje que tiene. Cambia de apariencia. Meh. Quiero cambiar. Vale, ya. Esta última ronda de búsqueda de compañeros va a ser la última. Adelante.
have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Me parece correcto. Vale.
There it is.
Lo que queda.
Mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Ok. Ahora atendemos a la inteligencia virtual, pero primero... No suena bien. Y no me refiero a la estática.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry. Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Man, hágalo. Esto... Pues mira, no suele pasar que estén los dos trozos de texto juntos, pero mira. Ya. La calima me está destrozando la garganta. Como lo odio.
Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Y gracias de que sobreviviera gente.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours.
Un año.
Following the unscheduled
Casi.
suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of acting captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
Pa, 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 pa.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue...
Watch out.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
We're compromised.
Hay que tener o pocos reflejos o hacerlo adrede para no darle... Coño, para no darle el botón. Que me da pena en estos casos no disponer de munición que no sea letal. Que ya cuando lleguemos al final... ¡Hala! Cuando lleguemos al final ya entenderéis por qué. Pero claro, si están armados y disparando a matar...
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Que bueno, cada vez aparecen más. Lo veo biológicamente complicado. Salvo que se puedan clonar. Y no creo... A ver, que la nave es grande. Pero no sé cuánta gente habrá sobrevivido.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want permission.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
The
No,
hunters
¿tú
will
crees?
kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Efectivamente, no suena nada bien.
Enemies in front.
¿Perdón?
Your captain demands. Weapons are forbidden.
Patrols like that are...
Please. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. what he promised and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
It wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food...
Menuda figura el señor.
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Sí, hay que seguir. Fuera. Va. Esperaba una explosión mayor.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Incoming!
Sí, escóndete por fuera. Bueno. Ay, por Dios. No es que sea muy efectivo, pero... Vamos para adelante. Que seguro que quedan... Ahí está. Y menos mal, no recuerdo si tenía de los grandes o no.
This might be useful.
Y tengo que acceder a la consola en cuanto regresemos a la nave. Todavía me mata. Hola.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Cuidado. Eso ha tenido que ser adrede, lo del... Get over here. Con el poder de atracción.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Cambia de munición. Sí, tiene un mecha de los grandes. Ok. Ah, sabía yo. El objetivo era muy pequeño. Eso, Jacob, tú ve, campeón, que tú puedes. Cambia. Tú eres muy tonto. Tu padre es un enterado, pero tú eres muy tonto. Hola.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
No te preocupes. Que justificará lo injustificable.
Nice.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew acting, Captain?
Total loss. Toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable.
Ajá,
Some
y a partir de ahí...
happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Bueno, sigue siendo lo suficientemente inteligente como para no meterse donde no debe. Vale, creo que porque lo de Jack tampoco dura tanto, creo que podremos intentarlo.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Ah, hombre, a mandar. Yay. Como comenté, lo del laboratorio. Que quieras que no, este tipo de cositas se añade a una larga lista de detalles que sabes apreciar de... Vale, no es simplemente un juego, en este caso un juego de rol, aparte de los tiros. Pero que aparte de la historia principal tiene otras cositas que le da más vida, que le da más... Lo hace ser un poco más único. Por eso el éxito que tuvo en su momento. Esta es el arma nuclear. Sí. Ok. Y creo que ya, porque de resto... Sí.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
Empieza por el principio, termina por el final.
The Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tachanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him. Safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Bloodpack. Talk to them or clan chief.
La verdad es que es una pena. Porque la verdad esperaba que, aunque estuviese ahí haciendo sus cositas, dijese algo aleatoriamente en alto. Pero bueno, sé que una vez, y ni siquiera me acuerdo cómo fue, si lo dejas solo se pone a cantar.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
Yay.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
A ver, Mordin. ¿Alguien más que me tenga que decir algo? ¿Algún mensaje? ¿No? Ok. Hablar por hablar, vamos a hacer lo de Jack. Y ya paramos por aquí por hoy. Ayudar a Jack. Entonces, ya veremos, porque como digo, me está molestando otra vez la mano. Vamos a ver si mañana hacemos lo de Ilium, si no, lo dejamos para la próxima semana. Que también depende, como comenté, que hoy volví al trabajo, mañana también. A ver, depende de lo que pase o deje de pasar mañana. Jack. Que no me acuerdo de partida a partida. Creo que la última traje agarro. Vamos a llevar a Mordin, como es doctor y tal, si tiene algo que comentar. Misión perforante, of course. Comprar rango. Podemos elegir entre dos. Munición de tungsteno. Duración. Dura hasta que otro poder de munición lo anule. Daño a armadura y salud. 70% de daño de armas. Y esto es a todo el pelotón. Pero dependiendo de la situación, prefiero liarme yo a tiros con un enemigo en concreto.
See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Of course. Thermal shielding, standard for Cerberus facilities.
Yeah. They build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
No, ya que estamos.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
¿Y quién nos baja en el tracto este? Porque con todas las conversaciones que escucha tiene que estar en plan de ajá, ok, por la parte que me trae, ¿de acuerdo? Como si no estuviera.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Bueno, poco a poco. Primero hay que entrar y llegar hasta ese sitio.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
Unbelievable.
A ver, que tampoco es que Mordin sea el diablo con bata. Pero cuando una persona como él, con los trabajos que ha hecho y tal, te dice algo así... Uy. ¡No! Mierda. Puede que este lo perdamos. Lo he dicho, que cuando una persona como Mordin te dice que esto es increíble, te da que pensar. Calma. Que llegué. Sigo emperrado en que no me hace falta la mejora de aumentar el tiempo.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious. When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew, he won't find out. The elusive man
Working outside program parameters, hiding information.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
A ti, lo más seguro.
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Al final todo esto se ha llenado de vegetación. La tierra que estaba arriba y el condensador que estaba abajo. Venga.
They've seen us.
Oh shit.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Qué turbio todo.
What was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Sí que fuiste muy meticulosa en eso de no dejar a nadie que pudiera dar explicación.
Security officers info, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin to...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me. The guards attacked me. The automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Bueno, si lo piensas, a lo mejor... Bueno, que de todas... Con la que estaba liada, si Jack se metió dentro del batiburrillo con el resto de los críos, diferenciarla ahí habría estado complicado y de ahí que también le dispararan a ella, digo yo. No que me acuerdo bien de la historia. O sea, a grandes rasgos sí, pero nunca me termina de quedar claro la historia con Jack. Y vamos a guardar antes de entrar por ahí. Venga. Vimos que la última fue con lo de... No, con lo de Jacob. Lo de salir era muy atrás y allí no habían plantas. Le di. Señor, muévase, gracias. ¡Hala! La puerta todavía está roja. Nice.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
Corpses of other subjects analyzed here. Many subjects.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it and I made it out alive.
Me da que a ti te aplicaban las cosas que funcionaban. Que eso sí me da que lo recuerdo bien. Yo estoy torpe ahora. Este va aquí y este va aquí. Venga.
It's so strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Hombre, ¿estás haciendo frente a tus traumas? Sí. ¿De una mala manera? Es posible que también. ¡Hala! Poco a poco. Este.
Kept children here. Unacceptable.
Y aún gracias a que tenían litera.
It's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Ahora ya sabes por qué. Consola de seguridad.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Nada aquí, vamos a no tocar el registro, por favor. Baterías. Este. Venga, que esto es información importante.
Now what's this?
¿O no?
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
¿Qué dice la otra consola?
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
El problema de disparar primero es que no siempre obtienes las respuestas que estás buscando. ¿Oh?
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, put him down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see.
Ok.
Kill them all.
Que nunca se diga que aquí no intentamos negociar primero. En serio. Oh. Casi. A ver. Gracias. Solo me interesan los que están ahí arriba ahora mismo. No. Buena barrera la del colega. Vale. Ah, con la barrera. Ahora. Buen grito ese último.
Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Ah, mira, perfecto. Nice. Y creo que es detrás de esta puerta. Sí. Y ya terminamos aquí.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
Para darle los poderes que tiene a Jack.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed. but it's all different. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. It never did me good.
Y ahora ya sabemos por qué.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Dentro de poco.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him.
Para siempre.
No more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Vámonos. Que no va a ser tu típica bomba de, entre comillas, andar por casa. ¡Hala! Al menos esta vez hemos aprendido cómo detonar una bomba de este calibre y estar todos lejos. Poder desbloqueado, munición de alteración. Transforma la energía biótica absorbida en más daño a la salud, las armaduras y las barreras bióticas. Nice. Que nos vendría bien para tipos como este, que tiene biótica en vez de escudo, armadura y después la salud. Pues listo, vamos a hablar. Ok. A ver. Leslie. Soy Leslie, estuve en AEA. La comida me sentó mal. Los médicos me están ayudando. Un médico conoce a Jacob. Dice que puedo contarte esto. Quería escribirte en mi nombre, pero prefiero hacerlo yo. Necesito usar mis propias palabras. Estoy recuperando las palabras y ya puedo hablar bien. Me cuesta más leer, pero voy mejorando. Debo ponerme mejor. Taylor me quería así, sin palabras. Debo demostrarle que ha perdido, que no soy débil. Me hizo cosas que ya no puede hacer. No me puede dejar sin palabras. Ya no puede hacer que no sea yo. Porque Jacob y tú lo detuviste. Gracias, Leslie. Ahí está. Poco a poco parece que tiene cura. Kate Bowman. Shepard le pidió que me devuelvan algunos favores para saber de ti y de tu trabajo. Hemos planeado celebrar el aniversario en la fecha en la que tú y otros salvasteis Terranova. El año pasado te hicimos un homenaje. Parece que nos precipitamos, ¿eh? Me imagino que para averiguar quién está atacando las colonias debes trabajar de incógnito, así que no te invitaré a dar un discurso ni nada. Pero quería que supieras que todos los que vivimos en una colonia nos preocupa lo que está pasando en los sistemas térmicos. Y me alegro de que tú estés ahí para ayudar. Se escuchan muchos comentarios militares al respecto. Me alegro de que allí haya alguien que no va a elegir la salida más fácil. Gracias, Kate Bowman. No sé si es de esta gente que estuvo en la colonia de la planta aquella, porque muchas veces me lío con los nombres. Es posible, pero no estoy seguro. Vamos a hablar con Jack. Y aparcar por aquí por hoy.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let a wretch live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
A lo mejor.
Place is gone. but I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Ok. Nah. Pensé que había algo por aquí, alguna acción o algo. Pues listo. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Ya si mañana puedo hacer directo ya avisaré, tanto si sí como si no. Y nada, eso es todo por hoy. Mañana a ver qué hacemos, si vamos a Ilium y lo dejamos ahí, hacemos las cosas de ahí, o si primero ayudamos a Mordin y después vamos a Ilium. Probablemente hagamos eso, pero opciones, opciones, opciones. Espero que lo hayáis pasado bien, que os haya gustado y nos veremos en principio mañana. Hasta luego.